challenging the powers of the Commission, and challenging the legality of the expenditure awarded to the former leader of the opposition and the 3 bank bench commissioners. As you might be aware, this matter has been in the public space, probably as early as the new year, and has required quite plenty in space in public media and private media. And everyone apparently had an opinion on this matter. Some opined politically, others legally, then the rest were simply rumor mongering. You're also aware that there are the citizens that challenged this matter. There are those in the anti-corruption that withdrew the matter for reasons known to them. I'm aware of those who went to leadership called tribunal. I don't know how far they are. I'm also aware there are other petitions to the inspectorate about the same matter. Today morning, we received the ruling of court on the matter, and in a way, it settles the dispute over the powers of the Commission, the role played by Parliament and its attendant committees, as well as the executive in this entire process of budgeting and the entire activities that culminated into the ex gratia award. But they should never be used to undermine, to berate, to insult, to slander those who disagree with. That can only happen if we have the full knowledge and understanding of what we are addressing. In the impunity matter determined by court this morning, very clear that members of Parliament who have been agitating and making a lot of noise and occupying space were acting either deliberately to portray ignorance to the public, or actually they are ignorant about their duties. I have read the court determination to detail. I disagree with some areas of their determination, but I appreciate and agree with the key area of the determination of this matter, which is whether the Commission can lawfully do that, whether Parliament considered this matter through the right procedures and made a determination of the same. So we shall use that to now agree as Parliament as to how we do our business. Probably it offers education to members of Parliament that neglect their duty and then want to appeal to the public through incitement and other forms of excitement of their own. Also, to note that probably this will put the petitioners in the right space. People have been asking why I have been personally quiet and left matters to take their course. It's because I believe in the rule of law. If people are petitioning, they have right to petition. If people go to court, they have right to go to court. And all these different agencies of government have a right to take a decision. Today we obtained one of the key decisions. I am sure it is going to impact probably other possible decisions that will obtain from that ruling. Court was very elaborate in its reasoning before hammering the final decision. But in one of the conclusions, I have a different view because in the wisdom of court, the clerk to Parliament is at fault in how he named the ex gratia. It's a matter of a disagreement on nomenclature, on what should have called it, in a form of chart of accounts. But he is not at fault legally because he was only doing his work. So if you do not find him at fault legally, you cannot find him at fault in the form of process. So if it was about me, I think for me, given the reasoning of court, the final conclusion on the role of the clerk, I disagree with the court respectfully. Probably it would have been done differently. Hopefully, the clerk, in his own, would probably consider asking court to reconsider that decision, because it does not flow with the legal reasoning of court in this matter. Secondly, the clerk never deponed an affidavit before court, so you can easily say he was being condemned and heard, and that is a violation of the Constitution. I think the question of censure, the question should probably put to the petitioners. But the last time I checked, the petitioners, some of them are lawyers, not just lawyers, but officers of court. I think they have a fair understanding of what this ruling really means to them. But I'm sure they should be educating each other, including those they have been lying to, that they were actually lying. I hope they'll be able to honestly come out and apologize to the country for misleading colleagues in Parliament. They were aware. They were actually alive to so many suits before court, including the several suits they instituted and withdrew. Either instituted through other people and then withdrew them. Then they were reinstating others. So the petitioner should be able to explain to the country their next course of action, given that. But I'm sure they are mature enough and well-schooled to understand the implication of that. And hopefully, those that have been involved in slander and name-calling will come out and apologize, those they slandered. But I am giving them space to think their own personal integrity. I have been at pains because the biggest business has been my name. On my name, they have had lunch. Others have had bottles of waraji. Others have gotten wealth in slandering me. And I never rush anything. It's my time and space. I'll make a decision on what to do, because you do not wake up every day to become Mpuuga. Those slandering me, even if I give them another 50 years, they won't become half of me. So, but I'll give that time. And then, because there are very serious national issues now to deal with. While those issues obtain, I will ignore the side show, because there are people out there that are waiting for leadership from those who can offer it. And for me, in the interim, I'll give credence to the demands of our people, our common peoples, offer leadership on very many dicey matters of governance in this country, so that we can, common good is served. I care about my name. I care about my integrity. I also care so much about the direction of this country. I'm very sure those who have been slandering me have been partly using that to deter me from doing what they know I am capable of doing. I want to assure them that I am going on course to do what I think I am capable of doing in the service of alma mater, in the service of this dear land to which I am obligated as a leader and as a citizen.